Since I've been traveling more, I've had this reoccurring issue, and that is that I want to carry a little bit more items with me, especially when sightseeing, going to fairs and festivals, or maybe even like an extended all-day shopping trip with Susan. And my pockets just get too bulky carrying these items. I don't have enough space to carry some of the items I'd like to carry. And like, for example, I always want to have a compact camera with me. Even when I'm not out particularly doing photography or shooting video, I still like to carry a compact camera with me. So I'd like to have a little bit more space to carry that, a notebook and pen, a power bank, which comes in handy on those all-day things, urban type trips. And I can go ahead and plug in such things as my cell phone and a tablet, which comes in handy when I'm bench warming, when Susan is shopping, or maybe even at a doctor's appointment waiting in a waiting room. Carry sunglasses. Things like this are nice to have around. They're just a little bit too bulky, especially in summer when I'm just wearing shorts and a t-shirt. In the winter, I get a little bit more space with jacket pockets, but it's still a little bit too much bulk. So I've tried a few different potential solutions. One is to ask Susan to carry this stuff all the time, or to help me carry some of it. And that's not always a good thing either, because she doesn't have room for all the bulk at times. So some of the other things I've tried many years ago, I've tried a waist pack. These have since went long out of style. That's really not the issue for me so much as it sags on my waist from weight. It doesn't carry all the things that I've mentioned, like a tablet. I'm not going to get that in here. There is another way, incidentally, to carry this if people want to still wear something like a waist pack, is to wear it across body rather than around the waist, or just slinging it on an arm. Another thing that I tried was a kind of a tactical EDC, or everyday carry pack, and this kind of just goes cross body and sits off on your hip. This is extremely overbuilt, in my opinion. The fabric is so coarse. It's just built to withstand a bomb, it seems. It's just so uncomfortable. And anything that you put into it is probably going to get grated like a cheese grater. Like if you're putting a phone screen in here, or a camera or something, it's just going to wear on this. It's like 1,000 denier fabric. So I don't like this. It's terribly uncomfortable. I've even tried washing this thing many times and drying it over and over again with shoes and tennis balls and all the different tricks to try to soften it up, even with softeners and things, but no go. Another thing that I tried, and I still use, is a backpack, but that's mainly when I have to carry a larger jacket or a pullover or something like that, maybe a lunch. So that would be for more involved excursions. I just want something that I can use to just give me a little bit more extra space to carry some essentials with me on short day trips. That brings me to my current option that I stumbled upon. I found this travel bag. It's called a utility bag, actually. And it goes across body, and you wear it off on the back of your hip type of thing, or on your side. It's easy to pull up front and use to get things in and out of, unlike the backpack that you have to take off to actually access the items. It has a front zipper compartment here. When you unsnap the front of this, it's got an organizer here. There's another zipper compartment here. And then I have two main zipper compartments on this, and I can easily put the tablet inside and all the other things that I want to carry. Now, it's a little bit big, but it allows me to even put in a packable windbreaker or something like that if I needed to, or even a snack or something. So I've got a little extra room, and it's quite comfortable to use. And if you need a little bit extra organization in this, because there's really no pockets on the inside of this. I'm not actually giving a review of this thing because it's kind of hard to find. I actually only paid $12 for this new at a swap meet. But I'll look around and see if there's something that I can link to in the description for you. But in the meantime, I want to tell you about this other little insert that you can actually put into a pack choice that you have, or even women can put these in their purse. It just gives you some further organization. There's zipper pockets on this, and there's a large, soft inner pocket. This is a great place to just put a camera in so that you can easily pull the camera out and use it as you're walking along. It's got little side pockets and stuff on it. And like I said, it's padded. You can snap it together or you can unsnap it to expand it. But it fits right down in a pack like this, and it gives you some extra organization. So that's really nice. So I did have some apprehensions when choosing this travel bag. And one of those is, will I actually use it? Obviously, I don't want to get something and just end up just having it sit in a closet somewhere. I want to actually get some use out of it. So that's one consideration that came to mind. But you know, I only got $12 invested in this thing, and if I don't end up using it, maybe somebody else can, or I can just store some things in it to keep them safe when traveling in the RV, put it in a compartment, and give some extra padding and safety to some maybe electronics gear or something like that. Another apprehension was movement. Like if I'm doing a little bit more of an activity where I'm, you know, maybe even running a little bit or something like that, that this thing would fly all over the place. But it does have a belt loop feature on the back of it, so it can be secured to a belt to keep it in place. So that's one thing that I could do. But for now, I don't think this is something that I'm going to was trying to use for action type outings anyway. So I think I'm safe there. Another apprehension that a lot of people might have, you know, especially the men obviously, would be, does this look like a purse? I don't feel like it looks like a purse at all. It looks like a camera bag or a travel bag, maybe even a small messenger bag. So it doesn't, to me, it doesn't have that appearance at all. I've used it a few times and it's been working great for me. So I'm going to keep using this until something better comes up. Well, I've got it all packed up and I'm ready to get out of here and give it a go. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please remember to comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.